Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is devoncnp here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about what I have found to be the most effective ways to find cash buyers in your area. And before I get started, if you guys like what you see, make sure you hit a thumbs up, as well as if you haven't already, make sure you join the team, press the subscribe button down below, and without anything further, let's get started. So, now, preface cash buyers. If you aren't really understanding, kind of new to wholesaling and everything, basically your business revolves around cash buyers. And so a good analogy that I've heard before is basically how wholesaling works is that I've got, like, let's say a sack of cash for $50,000. And basically what we're doing, we find an investor and we're like, hey, I'll give you this stack of cash, $50,000, if I can just take $5,000 out of it. And I know it's kind of a corny reference and everything, but basically we have these deals, and the reason why we're not taking the full $50,000 from this stack of cash is because we don't have the money up front to do it. And so wholesaling is kind of stepping stone into real estate investing, and so basically that's how that works. How to find these cash buyers. Now, I've written down 3 different ways that I've found to be effective by cash buyers, and I can list off 20 different ways to find cash buyers, but these are the ones that I found to be the most effective, as well as the least straining on your wallet, as well as kind of easier to do without having to put as much effort into it. And so the first one is Craigslist. Now, there's a few different ways to use Craigslist to find cash buyers. There's ghost ads, as well as calling up people that are trying to rent out their properties and everything like that. So basically how ghost ads work. What a ghost ad is that you post a fake house that you have for sale, saying you have like a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, and put it like lower than the average house value in that neighborhood, and say, hey, I need cash fast. We need to move out quickly. Maybe put in the posting that maybe it needs some new carpet, new paint, stuff like that, minor modifications. Then put your phone number on there, and your phone's going to go off like crazy with all these cash buyers calling your phone. Now, some people don't like doing it just because you don't actually have a property for sale. And so, but that is one of the most effective ways to find cash buyers in your area. Another way on Craigslist is to go through the rental section and go and call up all the people that have houses for rent and ask them first of all if they're wanting to sell their property. And then that is one way to find a motivated seller. But if they're not interested in selling their property, then what you're going to do is ask them if they're interested in adding more properties to their portfolio. If they say yes, get their phone number, their email, and what areas they're buying in, all that type of stuff. So the next way that I've found to be very effective is just Facebook, using technology that we have in front of us. And so what you can do on Facebook is just join these various groups. Like there's a few like cash buyers groups. You can go in specific areas, basically going around and asking people if they are interested in buying properties at a deep discount in your area, whatever that may be. And so just advertising it, talk to people in your direct messaging or just off the comments. You want to make sure you, like I said before, get their phone number, their email, and what areas they buy in. And so this next one I am taking from a guy named Brent Daniels, and it is called TTP. And basically what TTP stands for is talk to people. So basically everybody that you run into, you want to tell them that you're a real estate investor, you come across deeply discounted properties, and that ask them if they're interested. If they're interested, get their information and everything like that, and then just add them to your pool of cash buyers. And so what I usually recommend is that you want to have between 100 and 150 cash buyers before you do your first deal. I mean, you can do a deal without having any cash buyers and just market the property, but having a pool of cash buyers already on hand makes it that much easier. Just pre-laying down the work and everything like that makes it a lot less of a headache in the future. And what I usually do with these cash buyers is I use MailChimp. And what I do on MailChimp is I just copy and paste their information into a campaign, add them to the list, And then every single time that I have a property ready to be advertised and everything, what I do is I just send them out a little newsletter saying, having all the information on the property, so that way my cash buyers can respond and pick up the contract, and we can sign them and make some money. Thank you guys for your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please make sure you give a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. And as far as future videos, I'm going to be trying to keep up the content and everything for you guys. I'm trying to explain everything as much as possible. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram or Snapchat. And I'll respond to you guys as fast as I can, as well as please leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys thought of this video. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day.